measured but decisive response to the Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 innocent civilians, including one Nepalese tourist, India has now carried out a high-precision tri-service operation targeting 9 major terrorist facilities across Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The strikes, part of Operation Sindoor,
भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों द्वारा अंजाम दिए गए Operation Sindoor
were announced this morning at a press briefing by Colonel Sophia Qureshi of the Indian Army and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh of the Indian Air Force, alongside Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. 2 officers, both women, both in uniform, one of them a Muslim. These are the faces of Operation Sindoor, as India didn't just strike the terror camps, it struck down Pakistan's perverse narrative that sees women as weak and communities as divided. This was a message in muscle and meaning. The operation began at 1:05 a.m. and lasted just about 25 minutes, but the impact was devastating. Using Rafale fighter jets, precision-guided scalp missiles and real-time drone coordination, the Indian Armed Forces targeted 9 terror launch pads, destroying over 21 individual camps and neutralizing at least 70 terrorists. The targets were affiliated with Pakistan-based terror outfits Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen, all known for their long history of orchestrating cross-border terror. Let's now take you through the 9 confirmed targets, their locations, their proximity to India's borders and their role in terrorism. First, we have Markaz Subhanallah in Bahawalpur in Pakistan. This was approximately 100 kilometers from the international border. This was the headquarters of Jaish-e-Mohammed and a center for recruitment, training and indoctrination. Top terrorist commanders frequented this place. Also, this is a Jaish-e-Mohammed nerve center where the Pulwama attack in 2019 was reportedly planned. And this was particularly used for training and indoctrinating suicide bombers. Second, we have Markaz Taiba in Muridke, Sheikhpura in Pakistan. This was around 18 to 25 kilometers from the international border. This was a primary training center of Lashkar-e-Taiba. It was also linked to the 2008 Mumbai terror attack and the recently orchestrated Pahalgam terror attack. It was notorious for training Ajmal Kasab and David Coleman Headley for the 2008 Mumbai attacks. Third, we have Sarjal camp in Sialkot inside Pakistan. This was just 6 kilometers from the international border. It trained terrorists active in Jammu and Kashmir. Fourth, we have Mehmoona Joya in Sialkot in Pakistan. This was 18 kilometers from the international border. Intelligence suggests that this was a Hizbul Mujahideen camp which orchestrated the 2016 Pathankot air base attack, killing 7 Indian security personnel. This was also a constant source of terror in Kathua in Jammu. Fifth, we have Markaz Ahle-Hadith in Barnala in Pakistan. This was 9 kilometers from the line of control. This was a key LET indoctrination center used for cross-line of control infiltration. This was also implicated in multiple terror plots in Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir. Weapon handling, jungle survivor, ID handling training were all given to terrorists here. Sixth, we have Markaz Abbas in Kotli in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This was 13 kilometers from the line of control. This was a command center for Jaish-e-Mohammed's PoK operations, and this is also, remember, part of the 5 PoK targets that were struck in Operation Sindoor. This had a capacity to train 15 terrorists. Seventh, We have the Gulpur camp in Kotli in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This is 30 kilometers from the line of control. This is the LET base. This was operational in Rajouri and Poonch until very recently. It was also, remember, linked to the 2023 Poonch ambush and the 2024 Pilgrims bus attack. And this was considered a priority target for LET disruption. Eighth, we have Shawai Nala camp in Muzaffarabad in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This was a major LET stronghold in PoK. It was used to train cadres for cross-border infiltration. Ninth, we have Sayyidina Bilal camp in Muzaffarabad in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Again, a JEM indoctrination facility very close to the line of control. This was part of Jaish-e-Mohammed's Muzaffarabad operational corridor. India has underlined that no Pakistani military installations were hit, a deliberate move to avoid escalation. The message was loud and clear. India will strike at terror, not at a nation. The strikes were executed with surgical precision and emphasized that there were no civilian casualties on the ground, countering Pakistani media reports that claimed otherwise. The operation was executed by the Air Force's Rafales, supported by the Army's drone units and intelligence corps. And according to officials, 24 missiles were used, including deep penetration scalp systems, ensuring minimal collateral damage. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri also stressed that India's response was within the bounds of international law and aimed at self-defense. Operation Sindoor marks the latest chapter in India's evolving counter-terror doctrine. Preemptive, proportionate and precise. As the nation mourns the lives lost in Pahalgam, it also watches, steadfast and unflinching, as India redefines its red lines.